Welcome back to the Roadside Rescue YouTube channel. I'm Ernest, and on this episode, is sponsored by Vevor. One of my new favorite tool companies, Vevor, sent me this MIG-TIG welder combo, and we're gonna use it to fix the old Jeep. I've got my 1988 Jeep Wagoneer here that I'm starting to restore, and as you can see, when they rivet the old wood paneling onto the side of the Jeep. Let's go over to the other side. The old wood paneling like this is riveted onto the side of the Jeep, and obviously over time that causes some rust. This side's not so bad. But as you can see, there's some rust I have to deal with here, and I'm going to use a welder to fix some of this up. With a good project like this, super stoked to have that. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to be restoring all these body panels so that this Jeep will be restored to perfect condition. All right, let's open up this welder and get it put together. Nice. I'm super excited to try this out. It's super nice quality. We've got all the different flavored tips here, all the different sizes, everything you need to get going here. And I bought a kit from Harbor Freight once that didn't have the I bought a kit from Harbor Freight once that had two of the same size tip in it, and I had to go back and buy a different sized wire, so it's nice that this one actually has all the different sizes in it. All right, this will actually do flux core as well. I thought it was a MIG-TIG combo. It's a MIG stick flux core TIG combo machine. This machine is awesome. It can do any of the welding that you want to with it. Totally recommend this machine, even more now, because I'm gonna go grab my other flex core cable, the one I was telling you wouldn't fit on the original machine I bought, and we'll throw it in this one. Okay, I just spent the past 5 minutes winding this roll back up because it had been broken loose at some point and became loosened. If you know, you know. I got that straightened out, and we'll get this slid into the machine here. All right, I'm just gonna pinch that wire real quick so it stays in place, and then I'll make sure we got the right size wheel on that. Okay, here's what the ceramic tip looks like. You got a couple of replacements of those. Very nice tool. This is definitely the welder to get, in my opinion. If you just take a quick look around, I've got tons of different projects that need worked on. This one's steel. I've got sheet aluminum here that I can TIG weld, steel that I can flux core or MIG weld. When I get an exhaust for this, I'm gonna have to use the MIG welder. One day if we build nice exhaust, we'll have to use the TIG welder. So the fact that this welder can do all of those makes it a winner in my book. For the end of this video, I'm gonna use the welder to fill these holes right here and see how good it does. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Here's my finished work. I've done a few things, one of which testing my theories that I wasn't gonna be able to weld a hole quite that big. And I was right, it's just too thin and worn out. I was planning on replacing the big pieces of rust like this, just completely replacing a cutout piece. But these little small rivet holes, the new vinyls that you get for these obviously don't need to be riveted on. 3M tape will last for 10 years now, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and, that's not a rivet hole though, that's a screw hole for the light. But all the holes, all the rivet holes, I think I'm gonna weld up with that welder. That'll work just fine. With a little bit of Bondo on top of that, and there won't be any structural, you know, hole right there, essentially. So, not that it's structural. Then there won't be a hole in the body all throughout the vehicle, even though there might be a piece of tape or whatever covering it. I don't want water to be able to get in and rust that out. So that'll do it for today. Thanks again to Vevor for making this project possible, and that welder is going to help me do it. On the next episode, hopefully I'll have this thing running. So subscribe and like the video if you want to see that, and check out the other videos. I'll see you on the next episode.